Good afternoon, everybody. Just wanted to have a quick video to just go over a few points in relation to health and safety and what companies should have in place as a bare minimum. We've spoke to a number of potential clients this week, and a lot of questions are being asked is, well, what do I need to have in place as a bare minimum? What should I have? So there seems to be a lack of education or lack of knowledge and understanding from business owners in relation to what they need. So I just want to go over 12 points that you need to have thought about or you need to have addressed, just to make sure that you're there, you're meeting the regulations, you're meeting the standards. So the first point is just to make sure you've got a competent person, you've appointed a competent person. Now, that competent person could be someone internal, as long as they've got the right training, understanding of the risks and hazards involved in your business. You can appoint someone internal. If you don't think that internal person has got those qualifications or that competency, then you need to look at outsourcing that, and you can outsource the competent person role. Number two, you need to make sure you have produced a health and safety policy. Now, if you've got less than 5 members of staff, you don't have to have written it down. It is good practice to make sure that is done, though, just to make sure that if there was an accident, the HSE have got something to have a look at, there is something written down, or if someone put in a no-win, no-fee claim against you, you've got something written down, and maybe the insurance company can help mitigate that claim by having that health and safety policy in writing. Point number 3, it comes on to risk assessments. You need to have done a risk assessment. And again, similar to point number 2, you don't have to have written that down if you've got less than 5 staff. But again, like point number 2, if there is an accident and someone puts a claim in against you and you've not got anything written down, then it'll be very difficult for your insurance company to mitigate any claim. Point number 4, you need to make sure that you're consulting with your staff. So that could be, if you're a fairly big business, is to have regular health and safety meetings with health and safety representatives from each department. Or if you're a small business like ourselves, you could just have team meetings or just general chats with your members of staff. Point number 5, you need to provide training. So this needs to be relevant to what you do. So if it's a low risk environment, your training could just be going over some procedures with your staff, what to do in the event of a fire, maybe, or anything else like that. If you are a high risk environment, so you've got forklift trucks, then obviously you need to make sure that your drivers have got the appropriate licenses to operate those. Point number 6 is to provide suitable facilities for your staff. So you need to provide toilet facilities, suitable ventilation, suitable lighting, etc. Number 7, you need to have provided suitable first aid kits and suitable first aid trained staff, and this will be based on how high risk your environment is that you're working in. Number 8, you need to know what to do in the event of an accident, and you need to make sure that that's recorded. So you need an accident book in place, and you need to know what to do if there's a RID or reportable accident and how you go around reporting that to the HSE. Number 9, we need to make sure that you've got a health and safety poster on display. If you're unsure of what the poster looks like, you should have a quick look on the Health and Safety Executive website. They'll detail it all on there. Also, if you don't have a premises, on their website you can actually download a leaflet version of the poster and give that out to your members of staff as well, or instead of providing the poster. Number 10, ensure you've got suitable insurance for your employees. So you've got employees liability insurance, and you've got the certificate on display. Number 11, you've got to keep up to date with any changes in health and safety legislation. And number 12, make sure that you've done a fire risk assessment if you've got your own premises. Now, those 12 points, they've just been taken straight off the HSC website, so if you need some more information in relation to any of those, you can download a free leaflet off the HSC website that just goes into a little bit more depth around each of those different points. And if you've got any more questions or any issues, feel free to contact us directly. Thank you.